Assalamu alaikum. Prayer is not a task, it's a lifestyle system. Yes, it's not a task. Let go of that mindset. It's not a task, it is to build a lifestyle system. In this episode, let's talk about prayer, not as a rule, not as a burden, but as a system. Because Salah was never meant to be something you fit into your life. It was meant to shape your life. For many people, prayer feels difficult, not because they don't believe, not because they don't care, but because prayer has been treated like a task. Something to rush, something to delay, something to feel guilty about. And when prayer becomes a task, it slowly loses its power. Isn't it? Islam did not place prayer randomly. Let's connect the dots. 5 prayers at specific times spread across your entire day. That's not accidental. Prayer is the daily system that breaks your day into balance, pulls you out of autopilot, brings you back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again and again. Salah is not meant to interrupt your life. It is meant to organize it, isn't it? Just think about it. It's meant to organize it. We often say, I'll pray when I have time. But prayer was never designed to fit around life. Life was designed to fit around prayer. When prayer becomes the anchor, everything else slowly finds its place. Sleep, walk, study, rest. Prayer doesn't steal time, it actually protects it. Remember what we learned in episode 2 about identity shapes the habits. Exactly. Identity shapes habits. Prayer is identity training. 5 times a day, you stand and say Allahu Akbar. You remind yourself Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is greater than stress. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is greater than distractions. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is greater than excuses, even when prayer feels hard. Even when prayer feels hard, showing up reinforces who you are. Here's something important. Prayer doesn't need to be perfect to be powerful. You don't need long recitations, perfect focus, extra acts right away. Start with consistency. 1 prayer on time, slowing down 1 rak'ah, understanding 1 sentence you recite. Small improvements turn prayer into a habit. Remember, habits turn prayer into a lifestyle. This is why Shaban matters so much. Shaban helps you practice protecting it. Ramadan then strengthens what you already built. Ramadan doesn't create habits, it reveals them. So we start now. Small, sincere. So James, how important is to build a lifestyle?
Sometimes the answer is yes, and what you need is patience. You just need to keep, staying on the path. But sometimes the answer is no, and then obviously something needs to change. You're hoping for one outcome, but then you're following a different lifestyle. So to want the outcome without the lifestyle is to torture yourself. And what really matters is not, do you want the result? Anybody would like the result if you just hand it to them. The question is, do you want the lifestyle? One of the little things I try to do whenever I have a new business project I'm thinking about or something I'm excited about potentially doing, the first question I ask is, how do I want to spend my days? That's the key for building systems that really work is this how you want to spend your days? The person who wants to live the lifestyle is much better positioned to get the result.
Here is one simple practice. Choose one prayer this week. Just one. Protect it. Pray on time. Put your phone away. Slow down just a little. Tell yourself, this prayer is non-negotiable. One protected prayer can slowly fix the rest, inshallah. However, this does not mean you neglect other prayers. You try to work on other prayers as well. Alright? When prayer becomes a system, life feels less chaotic. You're not consistently chasing peace, you are returning to it. Again and again and again. That is the gift of Salah. In the next episode, we'll talk about something practical. Never miss twice. How to recover without guilt, because sleeping is human. Returning is faith. Prayer is not just a task to finish. It's a system to live by. As we close today's episode, take a moment to pause and carry one small insights with you. Remember, meaningful change doesn't happen all at once. It grows through consistent, intentional steps. If today's conversation resonated with you, subscribe to Mindful Liberty so you don't miss future episodes. Take a moment to reflect, and if you feel it could benefit someone else, share it with them. Thank you for spending this time with Heyvallaa Podcast by Mindful Liberty. Until next time, live mindfully, stay grounded, and keep returning to what truly matters. Thank you.